Hi Paris, Professor Ball here. How's it going? For this paper, I'm going to be giving you a video feedback or commentary for paper number 3. So the first thing that I look at is MLA format, and it looks like you have everything you need here. And then you have your title, and it's okay. All right. The video entitled Rajasthan Due to Land Dispute in June, a woman brutally beaten by her family, captures the violent beating of Suman Devi, a 32-year-old woman whose hair was pulled, head was stomped, and body was tied to a tree by her relatives who got angry after she told them to get off the land that they shared together. The dispute escalated after 3 days of arguing about land ownership between Devi's husband and brother-in-law. This footage makes everyone aware of the violence that is occurring in India over land and what happens when someone tries to take it. In other words, land is scarce in India. I wouldn't have thought that. And the people who live there will sometimes resort to extreme measures of violence to keep their land. Ellie Watts explains the reason for this inhuman behavior, saying, when land is threatened or taken, rows can be heated and often lead to violent incidents such as beatings. This statement informs the audience of the measures that even family members will go to 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 keep ownership of land they believe is theirs. So let me pause for a second. And what is the name? Okay, so you have this here. One thing that you need to include in your introduction, so you have the video. What show or channel does it come from? And I'm wondering what type of background, I'm going to write the word contextualize here. What else can you say about land disputes or family interactions or women versus men instead of just jumping right into the essay? In Rajasthan, India, the land is very scarce. Oh, I forgot. So then what you need here, you have a statement of the purpose, but you don't have a thesis. What is it that you're going to talk about? You should be talking about the purpose, audience, and tone, the way the person makes their case, the type of evidence they use, visuals, music, camera angles, that sort of thing, that goes in your thesis, and that's what comes up in the sample essays that I have provided for you. In Rajasthan, India, the land is very scarce, and it is common for people to have fights and arguments over land. In many rural areas of India, land is the scarcest resource and is often the source of a family's livelihood. In this case, Devi's husband, Dayaram Jat, and his brother Manaram Jat had been going back and forth over their family land for days before the assault happened. It is claimed that Devi saw Manaram on a tractor nearing the aforementioned land. She had tried to stop her brother-in-law and asked him to leave. This caused the situation to explode into violence because Maniram started to beat Devi and called his wife and kids to come attack Devi. This type of violence happens all the time in India over land, and these violent attacks between family members is quite disturbing to watch. If it happens in the family, it is most likely happening between people who are not family members. It is reported that Devi's blood sister was attacking her as well, and all of them showed no remorse for her helpless body laying on the ground. Good. So what you have, Parris, this is nicely written, but for example, in this paragraph, there's no point. You're not addressing purpose, audience, and tone. I'm not seeing you address data, evidence, videos, music, visuals. You're just summarizing what it is that you saw in the video. At one point in the video, only one boy was trying to stop them and protect Devi from the beating. The boy was her son, who was seen crying and blocking the hits as the women and men pound her with their fists. Devi's son shows bravery when he tries to stop them from hitting her. He is grabbing the sticks away from the violent mob and throwing them away from where they are committing the assault. Also, he is seen grabbing the other women who are pulling his mother's hair. No one attacked him with violence, but seeing his mother in this situation probably caused some type of emotional disturbance on his young mind. Again, nicely written, well written. I have nothing to comment on at the sentence level, like grammar or punctuation or spelling, but there's no point here. What is it that you're analyzing? Here you're just summarizing what happened in the video. If you look at the student sample essays that I posted for you and that we went over, those are good examples of analysis versus summary. And also I went over how to avoid mere summary in the videos that I posted as well. All right, so I'm looking through this. You're still summarizing. Okay, so now I hear you talk about the article. The bystanders, the incident, while investigating the attack. Okay, the relationship between the video and the article. So what article? You need to introduce it. Let me go back to it here. Where'd it go? What article? The article. What article? I need the title of the article, the person who wrote it, where it came from, the date, and a little bit about it. Because the video, the article is supposed to tell me, does it go along with what the video says, or is there some new information? So you need to introduce that. Okay, so the relationship between the video and the article provides a lot of information about the way people in India have disputes over land. The video is a graphic depiction of how a dispute can escalate when people get angry. The argument between the brothers over land is common in this country, but the steps that the family took to handle the situation was disturbing. Okay. So you're just summarizing. Sorry, Parris. Nicely written, but you don't answer the prompt. You can revise one paper this semester. Any paper that you earn is 79 or lower. This may be the lowest one, I'm not sure. And then this is not how you do your works cited entry. Not quite. Look at the handout that I have for you under the prompt and the samples that I have for you as well. And I go over this in the video too. So, yeah. Let me know if you have any questions, and we will talk again. Thanks.